Hello, y'all. I'm back. It's 4:18 p.m. So, I don't know why these earbuds feel kind of loud in my ears right now. Hold up. Oh well. But anyway, at least half of my entire right ear has an outer ear infection, and I don't know why. And it hurts so bad. This one, I, I don't know if it's like a punch bump or I don't. It's not a zit, but I think it. But I don't know if it's a zit or a boil, but it really hurts in my ear. And then inside of my ear seems kind of like an ear infection. Well, not deep inside, but on um like on the outer part, trying to oh man. But I ran out of the powder bentonite clay to to use externally for bath soaks and stuff. So, um, well, just now I had drunk some water, and I was like, I didn't even realize that I only drunk a couple of sips or a small gulp of my water earlier. And so, it's wait, what time did I say it was? It's 4:20 right now. So I guess it was 4:18 when I started. So I turned off the air conditioner so y'all probably can hear everything. But, this bastard, the midget next door, he slams the door off and on all day long. And off and on all day long, I had to hear fake emergency sirens and idiots blasting super loud music like they think they have the authority to do it. So I feel like my day is ruined because on all right. So I feel like my day is ruined, and I'm feeling discouraged because if somebody retweets, like in the past, if I did that, if I retweeted a lot of tweets in a short period of time, people would you know massively block me in droves if I retweeted a lot of tweets in a short period of time. But hey, I see a lot of that on Twitter. If people are following me and I'm following them on Twitter, and a lot of people might, retweet a lot of cat pictures or something. But in the writing community, um, remember I told y'all that it's like posting to a brick wall and me being ignored on Twitter. So they had this person named John Pigeons or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what his name was, but he was retweeting a lot of tweets that talk about the writing community and writers live. I think he calls himself at Trash Pigeons with a zero instead of an O or something like that. And he damn sure is trash. Narcissistic fake trash. For the fact that he retweeted a lot of, and which other people in the writing community do that as well. And that's people's way of, spreading the word about each other's writing. But he retweeted a lot of people doing a, shameless self promo Sunday and writers lift and stuff like that. And so me trying to retweet or post, you know, I didn't realize until after some time that I forgot to untag him. And so he got rude and got hateful and blocked me. But everybody's, he's criminally, illegally, and undeservingly getting all this, fake promotion and worship and stuff like that. You know, what make you think that? If you feel annoyed about me, I didn't even because like when somebody retweets a tweet, they get tagged when you reply to a person that they retweeted and their tweet. They get tagged because they retweeted what another person had tweeted, and so both of them get notification or whatever. And so I forgot after some time that I was that he was being tagged and everything. Me trying to promote my writings and stuff. And I don't think he ever promoted or retweeted any of my writings or anything I said, So I guess that's supposed to be a narcissistic abuser wanting me to learn my lesson forever tagging what they retweet. Twitter automatically does that, but you have to go through some difficult manual way to uncheck their name, if they retweet it. So it's like, well, I could have easily looked at you as annoying spam if you kept, retweeting all those tweets. But I tried to do a shameless self-promo and writer's lift and got pretty much totally ignored. But then again, all the wicked people who promote evil and promote homosexuality and witchcraft and stuff like that, those are the people who high five and promote each other. But people like me get just buried and ignored. And they damn sure are not interested in reading about targeted individuals or gang stalking, whether it's fiction or not. But, I even try to do a short story about bird watching. People aren't interested in that. But, they love to talk about, like vampires, like as they'll do something like write a novel, a horror novel about, for example, they'll do something like write a horror novel about a whole bunch of vampires raping, a Bible character or something like that, and twist their own. Or they'll take the Bible and twist it into a fictitious horror story or something like that, or just do or say something very blasphemous, and people like that, get promoted and high five or whatever, and they can get book sales and glorified as and pretty much an excellent writer with great writing skills. But if you're but people, they make it like as if somebody is a Christian, or if they promote Christianity in a good light, or if they promote righteousness or truth, and you spin it into a fictionalized story, and you're not the greatest writer, but you got your ideas out there, then, you get shunned. But if somebody has, promoting evil and promoting stuff like bestiality or something like that, or promoting the idea of humans being like creatures being part human, part animal, or something that offends God, then they'll do stuff like you know, people glorify them as having like impeccable writing skills and stuff like that. And I'm just freaking sick of it. But it's like I heard about this white guy in New York or somewhere by the subways who would draw people shitty pictures for $3. Do horrible drawings for people, and he can make those sales, be like giving bad drawings to people, like people giving people bad drawings of themselves for only $3. But it's like the people in the writing community on Twitter, they'll do stuff like they may pretend to fake like your post. They don't retweet or spread the word unless you're one of them, the top evil sellouts. And you know, and then I mean, you can promote somebody's LBGT writing, but people like me get overlooked and ignored. And so I forgot what else I was trying to say, but yeah, it probably might come back to me after the video is over. But I know some people might think this is minor and nothing to stress about, but I'm feeling discouraged right now. But oh yeah, well, I was trying to say that they would pretend to fake like my posts and don't even click on or retweet. They don't even give me the time of the day or any chance. And I never got any opinion or feedback from anybody in the writing community. Not one of them have told me, well, anything about their opinion about any of my short stories or writing or anything like that. But somebody on Twitter said the same thing, that he would rather self-publish, because if another person try to edit your writing, that pretty much your whole story is changed. And then I heard years ago that editors, the narcissistic control freak fake editors, they get paid more money than the original writer. And they twist around the whole idea, all your ideas and everything, and steal them and everything for themselves and everything. But then that's like you hear about in the background that producers make more money than the actual singers, dancers, and performers that's in the entertainment industry. The producers in the shadows that you don't really hear about. So, and I even asked a question on Twitter. I said, well, how many people on Twitter's so-called writing community, how many people on the writing community, how many of them actually participate? They probably, how many of them actually participate in the gang stalking, or if they're perps? I don't know, but it's like I'm being overlooked and ignored, and it's I mean, I've been feeling like pretty much not welcome in the writing community, and just like the TI community, it seems like a narcissistic elitist cult, and they don't care about any truth or anything. So I felt like highly discouraged when that person had blocked me. So when that person blocked me, but it seems like, well, I guess it's not meant for me to be part of that community or trying to fit in with such a community if they write about stuff that's abominable and they get praised for it. And I figured that on a Goodreads.com website, that person posing as Harris or Harrison or something, I think that's Starbricker posing as another person that put on all four, or it might have been her husband. Who knows? I don't know. But it's like I don't know of any other way I can make like immediate money off my writings and my short stories and ebooks, and I try to spread and share my Ko-fi, and that gets ignored also. So that gets ignored. And I know not to fix myself to fix my mouth or my mind to make myself trying to fit in the so-called TI targeted individual community on Twitter, because more than half of those popular fakes huddled together and had me blocked before I can even realize who they are. So, I mean, they're not even interested in my short stories, that's a short illustration, about what we have to go through as targeted individuals, and that release and that therapy, of writing or drawing or doing music or whatever, but only the popular fakes get praised. But if you got like over 30,000 Twitter followers and you're only following two people and hollering about how you don't have any support or don't have any friends, or or how you hate it in society, I'm like, come on. You're one of the popular fakes who get the worship that all 30,000 of your people gonna like and retweet everything you say. Everything fake that you say that promotes New Age and occultism. So, when they huddled together and ignored, when I tagged a few people and try to show them a couple of my targeted individual related short stories, and more than, it's like 2/3 of the people ignored me, and I'll say about, 4/5 of the people ignored me, and only a small amount of people actually appreciated what I wrote and gave me some encouragement. But almost everybody else, they ignored me and then hijacked my thread and made it a like weeks long thread. And I was like, wow, I'm not even in my own conversation that I started. So I mean, it's a struggle for me to try to make money off of my writings or anything like that, or even if I just trying to share them for free and not charging anybody. If I just share them for free, still nobody's interested. But but it's like I mean, I just feel so hated and feel like just about everybody's against me and stuff. And so um I saw that my twin sister try to say, well, oh, Candy did a whole YouTube live stream and didn't even mention her nephew's birthday. Well, it's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. Because if I were to mention his birthday, then, oh, that's supposed to be false proof that I'm a sick weirdo that should keep her kids' names out of my mouth. But if I didn't say anything, oh, I'm so cold hearted and evil for not mentioning, you know, his name or whatever. So she's back to perping me again, and of course with vengeance, and still, back to playing abusive mind games again. And I didn't even bother to look at her devout cult followers' abusive opinions, or anything like that. You know, so as I said, with her fake cult followers, and that's the thing, that the worship and adulation and praise that the narc gets, their cult followers don't even care. They're just there for the entertainment and getting their popcorn and just being messy because they're sociopaths. So, and it's hypocritical that my twin sister would say something like this when we're identical twins and share the same birthday, and she ignores me every year for our birthday, or pick an argument with me for an excuse to justify not talking to me for our birthday. So I'll be damned if that you want me to acknowledge your son's birthday. So she needs to stop with the damn games. And she's the one with the manipulation and abuse. In the previous uploaded video, they gave me at least a minimum of 6 thumbs down, unjustly, unfair, and it had nothing to do with them. So, the perps wouldn't allow me to go to sleep or fall asleep until after 4 o'clock this morning. And then at 8:30, they woke me up with the loud bass music. And after that, my sleep was spotty, and I didn't get to wake up until after 12, like after noon or something like that. And so, it started to get kind of dark in here, but now I guess the sun is back out, so I don't know if the video is going to cut off in a few minutes. But, I need all the support and help I can get, another round of help with $365 for another week to stay here. It's hard to try to get that much money panhandling on the streets. I mean, the most I can get would probably be like $30 for food, and that would be about it. But it is so hard that people don't want to help you or give you nothing. And then me still getting all these job rejections and see, they're forcing me to cough to distract me. They hit me with energy weapons to force me to cough in order to distract me. And so, the way, if you Google search Candy Grandpre, nobody's gonna want to support my writings or support anything about me, because on Google and YouTube, all the bad stuff that the narcissistic perps have said about me is the top. It's all the way at the top. It's like they don't have anything good to say about me, and so other people are deterred from supporting or helping me in any kind of way. And so, I felt today was a day I felt discouraged with my writing. So, and I felt like, wow, I've been feeling like hungry and feeling like I'm starving and feeling like I need some good quality meat and fruit and vegetables and stuff like that. I mean, the most I have is some apples, and but as I said, the meatballs yesterday tasted like some harder textured bologna or something, and that's supposed to stretch me for like 3 days. When I was able to eat me some cereal, all I had was cereal and a small little thing of pudding. But for dinner, I guess I have meatballs and more pasta and some of that bag salad. And yesterday I ate 4 times, but at 4 different times. But any other time, I had been eating 2 meals a day instead of three, and also I've been eating 2 meals instead of three, and been living off mainly canned food, in which I'm very extremely low on. So, I'm panicking because of being afraid of having to be back on the streets. And I know that if I were to try to work on another short story or another blog post this afternoon or this evening, they would probably torture me with the energy weapons and attack me again. So, and fry my body up. Like as if I'm not supposed to, or I'm not allowed to. And I'm not even getting any genuine, feedback on my writings, really. If I gotta deal with somebody that's either fake nice or gonna be insulting about my writings, and most people ignore and don't pay attention. And then they'll falsely reverse it on me and lie and say that I'm the demanding, entitled narcissist. When it's actually they're the ones spreading false rumors and lies and smear campaigns telling everybody don't support her. Her writing is trash. So it's very hard trying to make a living, and I don't even know what else to do to try to survive. So I'm gonna go for now.